All right. Hello, hello. Hi, friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I am your mini medium on the A1R Psychic Radio and the Always and Forever Moonstruck TV. I am telling you, I have had butterflies all day today for readings. So it's so funny. I've been doing this many years now. At least 2, 3 years. I can't believe that. Can't believe I've been with A1R that long. But uh, every time I get on my podcast, I get butterflies and get excited, to see what we get. And but the great news is we're out of that Mercury retrograde. Yay! So if you're starting to feel a little bit of a relief. That may be why. I know that as a Gemini, that those Mercury retrogrades can really throw me through quite the doozy. So I had a lot of things that happened, but we're out of it. We are on the home stretch, right? They always say it's downhill from here. What does that mean? Is downhill good? I always feel like, is it uphill from here? I don't know. Either way, it's good. It's good. Um, and now we're in what's called the retro shade. So it's about 2 weeks after, so 2 weeks before Mercury retrograde, 2 weeks after you're in that retro shade. And this is really a time where we start to kind of come out of hibernation in a sense. If you want to look at it that way. So where now we are going to start to get things moving and goals that maybe you were writing down and setting during retrograde. Now it's time to put those into action. We're also in some beautiful planetary alignments, and I've been really just fascinated with all this. I'm not versed very well and educated too much with the planets and the energy, but astrology. But I'm just fascinated with it. But we're in this planetary alignment that is really bringing in love and acceptance and forgiveness and letting things go. So hopefully you all are feeling that beautiful energy. I know I have been just kind of boy, working on realizing there's some things that we just can't control. And if we can't control them, then why are you putting energy into to try, right? That's my thing lately. That's been my shadow work. Um, so, with that said, we're going to definitely pull an affirmation today because I uh, I thought, I was going to pull a moonology card and I thought, no, we need some kind of let's start this end of Mercury retrograde off. So, um, look how beautiful these cards are. This beautiful butterfly. I feel like we all kind of love the butterflies, right? Um, so, the affirmation for so this is for everybody. It's for the week until we meet again next week. And this is a beautiful, beautiful affirmation. So it says, I'm writing a couple things down here really quick. So um, it says, I let go of the past, I trust in the future, and I accept the present moment. So this falls right along with, that very popular kind of cliche saying of, um, focus on the present because it's a gift, right? Hence the word for present. And, it amazes me how spirit works and how the universe works with what exactly I know I need to hear. And I am working on trying to let go of my past stuff. Um, I trust in the future. I really do. I trust in my guides in the universe and God, whoever you believe in. And then I accept the present moment. So trying to be present in everything that you do is so important because I'll tell you, as we all know, life is so short. We never know when our time is up, and enjoy it while you can, and soak up all those moments. My youngest daughter just started junior high, and I was looking at pictures today and I thought, oh my gosh, uh, she literally was like going into kindergarten. Now I'm putting her into, junior high or middle school. And just, I feel like, you know, time's a thief sometimes. It can be quite the thief. But I'm trying to be very present and, enjoying these moments that I have because I know eventually, um, we're going to end up being empty nesters. So, oh goodness, I don't know. Kind of excited for that though. Not gonna lie. Okay. All right, my friends. Well, I'm super excited to take this caller here. But first, I want to throw out there, as you guys know, numbers are always important in my readings. And the number 17 has been very significant as I sat here and I was meditating and asking any souls that walk within God's white light to come through and use my energy. I've got a whole, just so much coming in. And then the number 17, and it was like a neon light. So it'll be interesting to see if that meshes with any of the callers or tonight, as usual, at 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time on my YouTube channel, also on my Facebook, Mini Medium, and then YouTube is Mini Medium 75. I had to add my year, born in 75. But go on there tonight at 8 o'clock, and we'll be continuing readings. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway for a $55 gift certificate to be used for any services that I have on my website. And it doesn't matter where you live, you can put that towards a Zoom reading. So, but you've got to be on tonight. You've got to be on the YouTube. So keep that in mind. Okay. All right. Enough chit chat. I am going to take this caller. This is Michelle. Hi, Michelle. This is Stephanie, Mini Medium. How are you?
Stephanie, how are you?
I'm doing
Can you
great.
hear me
I'm doing
okay?
great. I can hear you beautifully. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure, no connection issues. Okay, so
No,
just
thank
to
goodness.
confirm, number 17, my daughter is going to be 17 October 2nd. So we have a big birthday coming up and a start of a new
Oh,
school year. And,
yes.
you know, yeah, she'll be 17 in, a month. And she's my Achilles heel. She is really struggling with mental health. She
Yeah.
was kicked out of her school. She has to start a new school. So we're in the process of
Oh,
getting her at a different school. And I am in the process of looking for an out of home for her because living here has been a struggle. And I
yeah.
was just wondering if you had any guidance. There's addiction and mental health. Like, what route is it going to be? A new school, or is it going to be an out of home that we've been working so diligently on trying to get her into? What your
Yeah.
thoughts or feelings are about that?
Okay. Just before I tap into my gifts and we'll pull a few cards to validate, my visions and whatnot. But um, I just find it so beautiful how the universe, I always tell people, when I get these visions and the 17, and I know that I'm going to be, um, you know, meeting with the right person and to hear what you're going through. Gosh, I'm going to get choked up. I have children. I have a 24-year-old daughter, a 20-year-old son, and then my youngest daughter is 12. So
Mm.
I'm going through all these different age phases. so
I'm going through the
um,
same. She's going to be 17. I have my son. He's going to be a freshman in high school. And I have a
wow.
5-year-old going to kindergartner. So
Oh, girl, you know exactly what we're yeah.
yes.
we
Yes,
we
and you were
we
just
need to
talking about that kindergarten
yeah.
and middle, and I'm like, oh my God, I know.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? And that there's no such thing as coincidences. So
Ever.
talking about that,
Uh-huh.
now that's your guys, my guys, could be channeling a loved one in spirit that's wanting to validate, what they're seeing and being present. So we'll definitely dive in here and see. But I wanted to tell you, I know there's a reason why you and I are together. So, and I'm just very transparent. I am a 16-year recovering addict. I was addicted to pills. I mean, it started with the surgery and then just went from there. And 16 years ago, I came off of what's called Suboxone, which is a medication
Mhm.
they give to heroin addicts. And
Mhm.
that was just replacing a whole bunch of pills for one very strong one. And I woke
Mhm.
up one morning and I've got my two little babies. And I said, if I don't get my what together, I'm not going to wake up tomorrow. And so
Yep.
I detoxed myself 3 months of hell, excuse my mouth, but it was 3 months of
Mm.
just withdrawals. I shouldn't have probably done that by
Mhm.
myself, by the way, but I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. But
No, no.
but I and this is the beautiful,
Mm-mm. Oh,
I just got chills everywhere. This is such a beautiful sign, um, that for your daughter, that she's not alone. There are many of us out there that struggle and, with addiction and mental health, and even the ones that you
can
wouldn't
I
even
share with
think.
you?
Please, yes.
No, November 25th, I'll have 25 years clean from addiction. So,
Oh
yes,
my
my daughter
gosh.
never saw me use. None of my children have,
Yep,
and I'm
me
so
either.
grateful for that. I got clean at 20 years
Oh,
old while I was in college, and I'm a therapist, and I was a
wow,
clinical director of multiple substance abuse facilities.
wow.
So,
I
yes, the universe is lining
Wow.
up.
Beautiful. And just congratulations to you, and just big old hug, because I'll tell you it's not
Thank
easy. It's
you.
every day. Every day is
No.
hard, but it's worth it.
Yep.
And I both of our
Yeah.
lives are aligning beautifully. So we know there's hope. And I think that's all that really matters
Yes.
right now, right? So, um, okay, all right, my friend. I know I could just sit here and talk forever. I'm actually going to. So, my producer, Dave, you can hear me. Dave, I'm not going to take another caller. I'm just going to sit with you, Michelle, for a little bit, and you'll be my only one tonight, okay? Um, 'Cause
Really?
yes, ma'am.
Wow.
I I have a lot coming in for you, and I don't want to have to break it off. So, um, but okay, let's see here. I'm going to pull a couple cards here. And my amazing producer said I have 16 minutes, so we're golden. Okay, I just can't believe that's 17. I've done this 28 years, and I still to this day get goosebumps when things come through, and sometimes I scare myself. So,
I'm
but
also a
but
medium and a psychic, so I'm right
I
there with
knew
you.
you were. Oh, I love it. I
Since
love
I was
it.
a child. Yeah.
Same here, my friend. Yeah, I was, well, I feel like you were born with it just like I was.
Yes.
But it wasn't until I was 7 when I realized, well, I was in my 20s when the psychic medium I saw took me back to my childhood, and we really narrowed
Mm,
it down to when I was 7 years old was my first experience with my gifts. I had saw my grandfather who had passed, in his apparition.
mm,
So it's just
mm,
incredible. But what I
mhm.
love, your journey and you and I getting together, and just if anything, it's the universe, or God, or whoever you believe in, bringing people together to say,
Oh yeah.
don't
God.
don't give up, don't give up.
No.
Um, hey, all right, my friends. So I pulled a couple cards, and I want to tell you, when I have been sitting here, and as I'm connecting to my clairaudient, which is my strongest of my mediumship gifts, um, I also wrote down, um, biological dad,
Yes.
and I kept seeing,
Her biological dad is also an addict, and they get high together. Yes. There you go.
yeah, yep, and that's what I kept
That's
seeing,
the
and
problem.
right, yeah, absolutely, and right now he's her everything, because of that,
Yep.
um, and that's too bad. So what I'm seeing coming up here future wise too, boy, it's really beautiful. So I'm going to kind of show the cards on my live here on the video. So if people are watching, um, I pulled just intuitively a couple cards, and you've got this Four of Cups card, and then you've got this beautiful High Priestess. And the High Priestess, without a doubt, Mama, that's you. That is you.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah. Mhm.
High Priestess is you with the healing and connecting with your highest self. The Four of Cups
Mhm.
being right side up right now as I see it. This really is your daughter. Um, uh, boy, I don't know if I can swear on air, but I'm going to say she needs a kick in the ass. So I might get bleeped out, but because as
Absolutely.
I because as I'm seeing her path, um, there. Oh, I just I would not be surprised, if oh wow, I wouldn't be surprised, hon, if you see dad. being put behind bars. I just saw her connection with dad pulling apart, and then him I could see elsewhere, but behind
Her
bars.
behind
So
bars or him back
no,
behind bars?
him, him, yep,
Oh
him.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he's been
yeah, it's
behind bars.
funny.
Like that's why she moved back in with me because he got in trouble again and she had to
Ah,
emergency up and leave her life and her family. She moved in with him. He had remarried. There was 8 kids altogether. She moved in with him
wow.
and then had to up and switch. And one day, stepmom calls me on a Thursday, goes, "You need to come get your daughter." And she had to move in with me. I left and started my life
Oh,
over with my other 2 children after an abusive marriage, and I left. And I lived into a 2-bedroom apartment, so I had a condo. I had the baby
yeah,
with me, my 3-year-old, and my son who has autism. I let him have the other room, and she
yeah.
moved in. Was like, oh my god, I had her in the living room. I'm like, I have no place. Like you're welcome, of course, but I don't have a bedroom.
Well,
So she does
well,
whatever she wants. Go ahead. I think
yeah.
she needs to leave.
I agree, and that's where I was just gonna say, and I know mom to mom that that's tough love. 100% it's tough love, and as I was also picking up on some things that just for you to be mindful of, but really for her, uh,
Sexual behavior,
very
like
promiscuous.
prostitution.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
very
like a
promiscuous.
prostitute. That's
Yeah,
how she's
mhm,
making her
yeah,
money. She's
and
16-year-old prostitute. She was sex trafficked at 12 during the pandemic. So this is just a
oh my
keep going
gosh,
forward. Oh yeah, we've been through a
this,
nightmare. You know what I mean? I have my memoir coming out that I'm presenting in Paris in March, and it's very
good.
painful because it's all trauma.
Yeah. Yeah, but but what I love is that you've done some of that automated writing by writing, this memoir, and that's, obviously, and I know you know this, but for listeners, it's such a great way to get that energy out because energy flows through our hands, and
Mhm.
it's like I do Reiki as well, and when I'm doing Reiki on my
Yeah.
clients, it's using that healing in the hands to release that energy. What I'm so sad, my friend, is that I see your daughter having beautiful gifts just like you. I mean, it's a
She
lineage. It's
does.
beautiful. Yeah. She just,
She's
she's,
scared though, and she sees the dark
yeah,
side of it because she's seeing dead people. They're bothering her when she's trying to sleep, so she's sleeping now with all
yeah.
the lights on, and she doesn't know
Okay.
what to do with herself. She's terrified.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, I don't do this. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I've ever done this before, but um, I want you to email me after the show here. And it's email, it's readings. So just like getting a readings at mini-medium.com. Um, email me. I want to email, I want to kind of chat with you about some things I would love to do to try to help her. Um, she has such a she's an old soul. And what's
Oh yeah,
happening is
very.
her old soul and her young soul that she has are they're battling each other right now. And so
Mhm.
I work as a medium with a couple paranormal teams here in Utah, and I know what it's like to see the dark, the dark side of our gifts. And if if she's doing the drugs, that just brings down all of her, inhibitions, and that's the problem. But it's also
Yeah,
numbing her, like a double-edged sword, a
that's
double-edged sword,
exactly
right?
what she wants.
Yeah,
That's why she's
yeah.
able to have sex with all these people because she's numb and
Oh,
she's got
breaks my heart.
PTSD and is totally numbed out.
Um, can I ask kind of I know we're on air, but just yes or no. Does she have a baby in spirit? Because I've got a little tiny soul I'm connecting with. Does she have a loss or miscarriage?
I don't know, and I wonder because she has a. Do you think she's pregnant now, or this is a
I
dead like passed on?
No, I think she is now, my friend. And I'll tell you, this is not a situation where I want to be right, but predicting pregnancies and genders has been my thing this last couple of years, and I
Yeah,
immediately
me
had that
too.
vision. Yeah.
Of her being
But
pregnant, right?
yes, yes. And
Yes, I keep
oh
telling her
God,
she doesn't get pregnant because she has that stupid IUD or whatever. Not the IUD, the thing in her arm. So she's
yeah,
like,
oh
it's
yeah, yeah,
I'm not, and I'm like, that doesn't matter. You could still get pregnant. So
right.
she
Oh,
hasn't had a
absolutely.
period in months, and
Oh goodness,
yeah,
yeah,
she's put
she's got yeah. It's coming very soon. And I keep connecting to the number six, so the month of June, the sixth of a month. Does that resonate with you? If not, I know what this is, but I want to make sure. Does the
June
month of
the
June,
6th of the
uh
month or the month of June, either one.
either one, the month of June or the
Um,
6th of any month, or 6 years
mm,
ago? Oh, has your mom passed?
my mom, no, my grandmother passed 6 years ago when my
That's it.
baby was like,
Yep.
yeah, 6 years ago coming up.
Yep. It's your
Is she
grandma.
coming through?
Your
She always
grandma's
comes
here.
through about my daughter. Hi,
Yeah.
Grandma.
Oh, I love this. Um, she has a very well, I'll tell you, your daughter is very blessed to have grandma as her guardian angel. Period. End of
I
story.
felt that.
I
I'm
I
getting the chills everywhere.
I know, me too. I know I just shaved my legs, dang it.
And
I'm
now they're
like,
back.
yes,
Well, good thing I
yes,
didn't shave my
yes.
back because my whole back is prickly. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. And isn't that beautiful? That is the souls letting you know that they're right there. And I feel like, your grandmother is validating her presence, but also um, this baby that I feel is very likely coming. Um, she, your grandmother is gifting this baby to save her. And I hope and I pray and I will light a white candle. I will send out good love and light and positive energy that she turns things around. Um, I do see your daughter being hospitalized here in the next month, about 4 to 6 weeks. I hope it's for her to get into some kind of rehab, right? Um, but that very well may be when she finds out that she's expecting. So just be prepared, Mama. You're you're an amazing, oh my God, I don't even know how that you're just standing. I mean, I can feel your energy and you have such a beautiful soul and you have all these beautiful gifts and you've done so much for so many people. It's like it's your time, right? It's your time. But unfortunately, that's the sacrifice that us mamas do. Um, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you, uh, not that I ever want to see a baby save somebody, but this is the case where it very I was messing with all my electronics. Are you still there?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
goodness. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can
No,
you
I
hear me
last
okay?
heard you say was, yep, you never want to see about a baby, but in this case, if this baby is saving someone, then you want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. Um, do you connect with the name so I'm seeing Betty Boop, and I love Betty Boop, but so the name Betty, um, or or Beth, do you
what is
resonate with
it?
that name? The name like
You
Beth,
said Betty
B-E,
or
yeah,
Tibet,
uh-huh.
Tibettete.
Who is that? Yeah, who is that, hun?
Say it again. You're getting fuzzy.
Am I? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all the crazy energy. How do you connect with that name?
Tibet?
Yeah,
I don't know if
Beth.
I'm. Yeah. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I always liked Betty Boop, but never like maybe it's her sexiness.
yeah, that could very well be. So keep the name Betty or Beth, Beth, because there's such an emphasis on that name coming through that it very well can be someone connected to you that has crossed over or someone here in the physical world that is going to really be an influence, or a kind of an earthly bound guide for you. So keep that name in mind, okay?
Betty, or I'm trying to think in my head, or Beth. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like Elizabeth, Elizabeth.
Oh,
There's
Elizabeth. Okay.
and it's coming from your grandma so strong. So this is her way of, in a sense, sending someone here in the physical realm to be there for you, because right now you're giving so much that you need to have that given back. So it's that
Mm.
beautiful flow of energy. So watch for that. And the weirdest thing will seriously happen, Michelle. You'll be at the grocery store and your cashier's name will be Beth. And you're going to go, oh, okay. And she'll just make your day. That's what happens. It's the weirdest stuff.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so watch for that. I know I've got about 90 seconds apparently here. Things go by fast, but please email me. I would love to see if I can't sit with your daughter and help her. Even if
Oh
she'll
my
just
God.
even if she'll just do a quick 30-minute reading, I would love to give that to you.
Oh my God, that would be such a blessing. So it's medium at mini, no,
So
reading at mini medium, NIMINI.
and then dash mini
Yeah.
dash medium.com. So readings at mini dash medium.com.
Okay. I'll message you right now.
Hey,
I'll say it's me.
so
Okay.
excited.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Hey.
You're amazing.
Oh, you're so welcome, my friend, and you
I'm
take
gonna
care.
book I want to book a reading with you again. I'll book
Yes,
it
I
on
would
your
love
page
that.
or whatever. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
on my website. Yeah, absolutely. All right, my friend, you take care.
Okay.
All right.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. Okay, you guys, that was a lot. Oh my gosh, and just so much in a short amount of time. But I am just, wow, I'm speechless. So hopefully my struggles can help her daughter. I'm getting choked up. So I will see you guys next week. Go and follow me on Mini Medium on Facebook, or my website is mini-medium.com, and all my stuff is there. Okay. All right, guys, much love. Bye.